Ready to begin. Welcome to your Supreme Court.
We are in front of the Supreme Court reporting about the people's right to redress grievances by the government. In this case, the decision of the Supreme Court of Citizens United handed down in 2010.
The coffee party, well, all Americans should join us, but we're pleased to be here with the coffee party, with Free Speech for People, and with many other groups including United for People. You'll see banners and supporters here from a variety of groups.
Move On's here.
Move On is here.
Yes.
Boomers for Democracy is here.
Party is here. Movement for Democracy.
Boomers for Democracy.
Boomers for Democracy. Who else is here?
Occupy.
What's that? Go Pink is here.
Move to amend.
Move to Amend is here.
Anybody else?
The media is here. We are here 2 years after I stood on the steps of the Supreme Court and were saddened by the decision that came down with a 5-4 decision saying that corporations are people, money is speech, and that legislative bodies like the House and Senate, state House and Senates, and local governments could not control or regulate money in politics.
Corporations are not people.
Overturn Citizens United as quickly as possible. This is an obnoxious and destructive decision that needs to be reversed.
Corporations are not people. Money is not free speech, because otherwise their free speech is more valuable than mine, and it's not.
Actual protest.
I think it's really good that more and more individual people are realizing that our voice can matter, especially if we come together. And I think corporations have individuals in them, and maybe they can be touched in some way if they see what we think is important.
Today we're watching billionaire political investors and corporations buy access and influence to the next president of the United States.
When money equals speech and distribution of wealth is unequal, then speech is not equally distributed.
How about you, ma'am? What would you like to say?
I agree. And overturn Citizens United.
Overturn.
As Common Cause has said for the last 2 years, the Supreme Court got it wrong.
Yes.
Corporations are not people.
Yes.
Money is not speech. And Citizens United defies the common sense of the American people.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Poll after poll confirms that the decision is wrong.
Corporations are not people, and Citizens United should be reversed.
For overturning this Citizens United, it's ridiculous. It's too much money in politics as it is. And then you put millions and millions, possibly $1 billion could be put into the campaigns by big corporations. It's stupid. Corporations aren't people.
Corporations don't have souls, they're not people, and this should be turned down. It's ruining our country.
And I hope they do reconsider the Citizens United case. I think it's distorting our democracy, and I think it deserves to be revisited.
Thank you. Perhaps overturned? Reversed?
Oh yes, I would hope they would reverse themselves.
Just last week, the Supreme Court of Montana had their initiative denied by this Supreme Court. The Supreme Court of Montana agreed with everyday Americans when it upheld a 100-year ban on corporate political contributions in Montana elections. On Friday of last week, Justice Kennedy blocked that decision. At the same time, 2 justices, Justices Ginsburg and Breyer, took the extraordinary step of publicly urging their colleagues on the court to use this opportunity to revisit Citizens United. Justices Ginsburg and Breyer, we think you're right. This would be a great time for the Supreme Court to hear the will of the people and change its mind.
Yeah.
Yes. Hear, hear.
We are here to stand with the people of Montana and the people of America in believing that Citizens United must be reversed. If this court fails to hear the voices of Justice Ginsburg and Breyer, then we, the people, must be prepared to adopt a constitutional amendment to reverse Citizens United and preserve democracy of, by, and for the people.
Yeah.
Yes. Hear, hear.